Welcome to Channel Japan! I'm Maki Arai.
I'm Priyanka Yoshikawa.
And I'm Makiko Tsuda.
Usually we visit various spots in and around Tokyo by ourselves. But for the next 2 weeks, we'll be hosting this regular year-end special together and looking back at some of the places we visited.
This is the same Yakatabune pleasure boat I rode in May of this year, and it's where we'll be bringing you the program this time. We've actually been talking for months about wanting to do this year-end special on this boat, so it's like a dream come true.
And this is actually my first time to being on one, and it's fun, and I feel very comfortable.
I agree, the view looks different when you're on a boat, and it's actually a lot of fun.
This week, we're looking back at some of the most memorable locations we each went to over the past year.
But before that, we want to give you a short introduction to this boat we're on.
This time, the trio is aboard a traditional pleasure boat called a Yakatabune, which is operated by Edomaekisen in the Tokyo Bay Area. The boat travels from Shinkiba to major tourist spots such as Odaiba and Rainbow Bridge. Another course takes passengers along the Sumida River to Tokyo Skytree.
So that must be the aquatics center used for the Tokyo Olympics.
And to the right, you can see the Toyosu Market, which opened 3 years ago, I think. It's huge.
And coming up is the symbol of the Odaiba area, the Rainbow Bridge. And it's quite beautiful when it's lit up at night.
So now let's take a look back at some of our locations. Let me ask you first, Priyanka, what was your most memorable location this year?
I would have to say the Edo Wonderland and Nikkei Toshogu Shrine in Tochigi Prefecture.
I know it's a really popular spot for class trips and also for tourists from overseas.
It is. It was actually my first time there, and the Edo Wonderland in particular is a huge place, and you can see the townscape of 150 years ago as well. There are stage performances and parades, and even experience some of the occupations they had back then. And I did some ninja training as well.
Edo Wonderland is a so-called cultural park where visitors can experience the culture of the Edo period centuries ago. On the vast property, the Edo townscape has been realistically recreated.
Passing through a gate called Sekisho, you can see an area that recreates a town where travelers would stay during their journeys long ago. Everywhere you look, it's like a scene you see in the Japanese period dramas and movies. We're stopping by a place where they offer something they recommend visitors to try to get an even more realistic experience. I wonder what it is. Let's go inside.
Hello.
Hello.
What kind of place is this?
We're Hatagoya. You can rent costumes to become a person of the Edo period and go out into the town.
What kinds of costumes do you have?
We have samurai, townsfolk, princess, and other costumes. Would you like to wear one?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
After thinking about what to wear, Priyanka chooses a colorful costume worn by young women in such towns at the time.
What do you guys think?
Riding the small traditional boat, Priyanka appears to blend into the atmosphere of this Edo-era townscape.
We've come to an area called Ninja Village. At Edo Wonderland, visitors can experience various types of unique occupations in the Edo period. And here you can apparently try to be a ninja.
What kind of experience can you get here?
This is Ninja Village. And at Karasugoten over there, you can watch ninja doing battle. And over there, you can actually experience what it's like to be a real ninja. And at the very back, there's a ninja training hall where you'll find it's hard even standing straight. If you'd like, you can go over there for some training.
Sure.
The Ninja Training Hall is designed to make people lose their sense of balance. Priyanka is clearly struggling through the training.
What kind of place is this? This is a training hall for Shuriken throwing stars, which are one of the main ninja weapons. Can anyone try this? Yes, they can. I'd like to try. Would you? Yes. Okay, give it a try.
Stop! You're doing Shuriken training? You must be an enemy ninja.
I'm not.
Stop! Follow her!
Next, we have a report from TV Tokyo's World Business Satellite. Take a look.
That was funny. The ninja thought you were actually one of them.
Yeah, actually our director set that one up, and it was like kind of like a variety show. But I wasn't really sure how to play along with it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. But it was really fun and interesting, like doing the shuriken stars. And you know, if I was maybe born in that time of period of time, I might have been a ninja.
You might have. Maybe some of the crazy things we do on this program.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get back on track. So, Makiko, what place do you remember the most?
I think it has to be BIYORI. There was a place with a flower garden that had lots and lots of flowers and a great picture-taking spot, and it was just beautiful. So you're surrounded by flowers and greenery, and it was quite special.
Looking up, the ceiling is covered in flowers. What kind of space is this?
One of the biggest features of the BIYORI Hall is the flowers hanging from the ceiling. They're called floral chandeliers. We have about 300 in total, and it's one of the biggest displays in Japan. We have flowers like begonias and fuchsias. Fuchsias in particular have been referred to as the Queen's earrings and have a very interesting shape. In addition to the ceiling, we wanted visitors to be surrounded and enjoy the flowers 360 degrees. So we also set up planters across the walls.
I can't help but notice that tree over there. What is it?
This is the symbol tree of the BIYORI Hall. It's called Palo Baracho.
The show was so exciting and lovely.
Thank you. What you saw just now is an art show of flowers and digital technology. We want to give people an immersive experience, and it's a show unique to BIYORI.
What was interesting was that the symbol tree also became a projection mapping screen.
You're right. It's our symbol tree. So we wanted people to enjoy the show by integrating the space.
Wow, I've never seen anything like that, surrounded by so many flowers. I think it's like a picture-perfect place for Instagram. I want to really go there, so can we stop the boat and maybe like just go now?
What are you talking about? We're in the middle of shooting.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe I'm a bit seasick.
Oh, okay. No, not okay though.
Yeah.
Well, I also like that projection mapping show.
It's really pretty, actually. And the tree you saw in the middle, the round one, is actually about 400 years old. And also there's a workshop where you can learn how to arrange dried flowers. And I was able to make quite a cute one to take home. Now, another place I went to was the Hotel Shinzanso Tokyo, which has a very beautiful garden that's been known as a scenic spot since all the way back in the 1300s. So take a look.
Hotel Shinzanso Tokyo opened in 1952 as garden restaurant Shinzanso. Later, a hotel was built, and in 2013, the property was renamed. We step into this historical garden.
It's very spacious. It'll take you about 10 to 15 minutes just to walk around. People who want to look around more spend about an hour. I see a bridge over there. This bridge is called Benkel Bridge. At this time of the year, you can see fireflies. There's a small stream below, and you can generally see them from about mid-May to late June. From here, you can look out across the garden. We have something to show you, so please wait a moment. Something's appearing. What is it? This is one of the biggest garden mist shows in Japan. We call it Tokyo Sea of Clouds. It's spectacular. We've set up about 3,000 nozzles throughout which release water droplets of 10 to 20 microns, the same size as that in real clouds, to create this scenery. It's illuminated at night for a different scenic experience. You can see light filtering through, and it's very beautiful. It looks almost like a waterfall.
It's not every day that you get to see a sea of clouds like that in Tokyo, and I'm sure it's absolutely gorgeous lit up at night. And I also heard that depending on the season, you can even see fireflies there.
Yes, you can. It's
Very
a really nice
romantic.
spot, and there's also a hotel on the ground, so it really is a great place to stay for tourists coming to Tokyo as well.
This time, we're taking a look back at some of the locations we visited over the past year. It's now Maki's turn.
Yes, I would have to say it's ozu washi, where I tried making traditional washi paper using a technique developed more than 360 years ago. Let's play that back now. We are visiting Ozuwashi, which is located just a short distance from Kodenmacho Station on the Hibiya Line and JR Shin-Nihonbashi Station. I'm here with Kiyoshi Takagi of Ozuwashi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What kind of washi do you offer?
We supply various types of washi, including those used for calligraphy and to write haiku, colored paper, and paper used for crafts.
There are all kinds of washi.
Yes.
Wow, it's beautiful.
It's called yuzen paper.
Yuzen paper.
It's paper on which the yuzen patterns of kimono from Kyoto have been reproduced on paper. Washi can be made by hand or by machine. The thinnest machine-made washi right now is this.
Wow. It's so thin.
Try holding it.
It's floating. Like I'm not holding it. Mr. Takagi, can you really make washi with this?
Yes. First, scoop and discard. Scoop again and shake. Scoop more.
It's become wrinkled.
It's your first time, so you're doing great.
Yay!
Do it quickly. Too slow.
Wow! being sucked.
Okay, let go because it's hot. Do it forcefully from the center. It's almost dry, so let's take it off. Oh, it's beautiful.
Like this?
Wow.
It's done.
How is it?
It's really smooth and feels nice.
Feels nice, doesn't it?
It has a sense of warmth. This is on purpose.
I thought so.
Your washi paper was quite impressive. It was a really nice, smooth piece of paper, wasn't
Yes,
it?
it looks easy, right? But it was actually really difficult to spread out the paper equally. But they would teach you very friendly, and I had a lot of fun. All of us went to all kinds of places during the year, and this time we showed you some of the more historical spots we visited. Hope you enjoyed it.